Alright, so this week I'm going to be analyzing more gameplay. I'm focusing on Sojourn instead of Venture this time. Trying to spread out my DPS knowledge here. There's a lot of things that I am attempting to work on. So the main thing is shooting from cover, using cover in corners to minimize time out in the open, better E placement on Venture, which is usually like when people start coming through a choke or after the first two people, usually a tank come through a choke, use E, try to get more E kills. But in general, minimize time in open, shoot from cover as much as possible, and use ult more often, which is something that I am terrible at. I end up holding it way too long, but this was a pretty good game that we played earlier. So I'm mostly in cover, but I'm still out in the open a little bit. I like spamming through holes like that because it's getting me free charge, but also enemy damage here. I think early in the game we had Hazard as our only tank. We didn't have like a great comp, but I'm always for everybody just playing whatever they want to play. So there we got a good E on a bunch of characters coming through. We're already low. I think we're down one character. So we just couldn't do much there.
Hitting the ground running.
So it's pretty obvious that we're not going to keep point. I'm not going to attempt to take it back, so I'm just going to take an advantageous position to try to shoot for free. So I'm going to move between these 2 points, not try to stay in one point too long unless I'm just getting away with it. This is the only thing to see, so I'm really just, building ult on her. Maybe could have gotten a kill there. I don't know. But again, shooting from mostly cover, only peeking a little bit. There I get a little bit more greedy because I want to do an E. The only reason I chose to focus Orisa there instead of the squishies was because she was walking right through the E. And I thought there was a good chance to get rid of her. So here again, trying to stay behind cover, shoot for free as much as possible. They get a lucky grenade there. Looking for more angles, accidentally jump over, so I'm going to use my legs to spring out there. Never use them for engagement. Again, trying to shoot around corners. So I think I do a pretty good job here. I'm starting to walk forward. I see Orisa, I walk back. Again, we don't have like a great comp, but I'm just trying to shoot for free and get eliminations without myself getting eliminated. Not a great dragon. We're able to easily avoid that, which is lucky. But staying on top, trying to keep the best position possible. I get knocked off, I think, by Bastion there. There we go, Maga's low.
Design at work.
Easy railgun there. This Bastion's way overextended, so I'm gonna build rail and then shoot him. Same thing with Hanzo. Orisa kind of surprised me. Use E to keep her though. Luckily Mercy brings me back, but Vendetta's gonna clean up Orisa here pretty soon, I think. Unless she gets away. I guess she gets away. That's okay. I think if I had been better with rail, I probably could have gotten that Orisa kill. Alright, so now they know where I'm at. I'm probably going to rotate a little bit. Vendetta's taking their attention, so I don't have to move. More shooting for free. Nice, Bob helping us out.
What I was looking for.
But yeah, main thing's just, shooting from cover. Switching angles to off angles as much as possible. Focus on leading shots with the gun before you have rail. I'm doing a little bit better at that. My aim isn't great. Ooh, Orisa knew exactly where I was gonna be. But again, just rotating back and forth. They haven't really pressed up here except for Orisa a couple times. But they probably need her on the cart. So So just trying to flank,
Enemy turret
shoot for free, get eliminations. It's not a bad flank for Maga since his team was coming in. Luckily I waited a little while, but just couldn't get in there.
Greetings.
I think Mercy's trying to do a res. Mercy is somehow still alive there.
Disrupting.
So this is probably when I should start using my ult, but I don't know if I actually do. There we go, trying to get a cheeky angle on the Hanzo. Stay out of the open as much as possible, especially once multiple of them start showing up. Timing Hanzo's shot as good as I can, trying to get away from, I think, the Bastion right there. And we hold the cart for a little bit longer.
Appreciate it.
But again, like I could be building my ult again, but I'm not because I'm just holding it. I end up forgetting a lot that I have it. There we go, distract the Orisa. Keep them separated. Maga's out in his own. He's probably going to get eliminated here. Kill him with the E. No, he gets away. Again, just trying to shoot for free. Maga's low. Take advantage of that.
This ends now.
I probably could have gotten that Hanzo.
Recharging.
The other thing I'm trying to work on is being stationary while I'm taking important shots. Now, normally you only want to do this from cover or when no one's looking at you or you're behind a shield. I'm still in the habit of constantly moving while I'm shooting, but I'm trying to be more conscious of just pausing when I need to take an important shot or when I'm trying to do rail. If I have cover, no one's looking at me, you know, time to pause. I see that there's a Hanzo. I'm gonna harass him a little bit. He hasn't been too dangerous this game.
Not so fast.
I'm at the height of my performance.
So backing up, we don't have forward pressure. I'm seeking, you know, where are my teammates and if I can take a better position here. And then I'm just gonna try to shoot for free as much as I can from up top. You know, my teammates have enough pressure down below. Get rid of their tools. Hide for a little bit. Okay. No reason to give him an elimination. This Mercy has been really great. Get out of the way of the dragon.
Railgun charged.
Okay, shoot from a different position for a little bit.
Clear out.
Torb didn't follow me, but that E would have been pretty good. Could have been a little bit lower, closer to the actual hallway there. Build my charge on the shield. I don't mind having terrible accuracy if I get to build charge on nothing.
Railgun powered and
There we go, powered up. Come back up here, see if I can get a better shot. Maybe a stationary shot.
Just what I was looking for.
Mercy's charging me up, so
Railgun still at full power.
I'm just gonna fire regularly as much as possible.
Start your engine. Plotting out the dig site.
Again, shooting from cover, making sure you're not too exposed. Torb, I think, and Hanzo both know that I'm up there. But I want to keep the pressure on for my team since we don't have the correct comp there. So as soon as I get healed up, I'll probably try to use my ultimate. Torb's low, follow him, easy.
You make it too easy.
Practicing timed dashes. Here you go, E at the feet as Symmetra comes in.
Outfought.
Great trick I learned from somebody else. Especially against like an Anran or a really mobile hero that tries to flank you.
Cybernetic innovation at its finest.
Again, I'm holding ultimate, but I'm like never using it. And as much as it's exciting to use it on like a full enemy team, this probably would have been a good opportunity because of how fast I'm building it. Leading shots again, so I do feel really good about a lot of the improvements that I'm focusing on. So with the Sim Shield, I'm just going to kind of wait it out and I can see
I'm
they're
on
gonna
my
come through that
game
corner,
now.
so put the E there.
Hail the Mahal!
Heroes never die.
Luckily, he sends Dragon right down the way, not up towards me.
Breaking them down.
Another E right on the feet. Vendetta, clean it up. Really,
Failed and charged.
Hanzo's a little extended. I can see him through the wall.
They don't stand a chance.
Well, in the game, I know he's coming from the other side. In the
This
replay, I can see him
ends
from the other
now.
side.
Confirmed.
I end up doing this where I use the, let's see, use the ult right there at the end just to prevent anybody else from coming through. But overall, I think it's a big improvement from last week. Venture I'm still working on, but I think Sojourn is probably one of my main DPS now. And I'll continue to work on those things. This is week 2. Thanks for watching.